Hey everyone, this is Nerd Gamer back, and I've been playing King Arthur right from when the game came out, even from the beta stage. So I've been thinking about doing this series for a while. So this is going to be a free-to-play series, a beginner series, which will help you navigate through the entire game and what to do and what to focus on. So as you can see, I have just created this account. We are at the prologue stage. This is the first thing that the game takes you to, and here we are just going to clear the prologue stages, and once you get back and as you go through, you will end up clearing the prologue and you will end up on the home screen. So I'll come back then and show you guys what to do from there. So once you complete the prologue, this is where you'll end up. Now you get a free first summon. Everyone gets the same hero. You'll end up getting a K from here. So K is going to be your main damage dealer, and even I'm still using her even towards in the end game. So she's a great hero to get, very high DPS. We'll also go over how do you build her, but initially just you just get her and you level her up. That's about it. So she's joined. We'll also now be unlocking some more stuff here. We'll unlock the Plaza Fountain. This will give you XP levels, XP potions, which are used for leveling up your heroes. Also, at this point of time, yeah, you get this. This is a free 10 summon where you are guaranteed a Morgan. Morgan is the best support champion in the game. So as soon as you unlock this, you go back into the lake and you summon her. Also, you get Turin. So this is basically your complete starter team. Turin is a great support in the early game. Probably not so much in the early game, but she's definitely extremely useful as a support in the late game. Early game, you'll just be using her as kind of like a healer. So we've got her. So now we've got pretty much most of the elements we need. Sorry, the game is a little laggy. Now we'll go back into the lake and we'll summon our Morgan. These are just some check-in goodies that you'll pick up. This is a very generous game. If you follow this guide, I assure you, you will end up getting every single legendary in the game in the first 60 days. And there are not too many games where you can say that, especially in the gacha space. So this is another thing that you unlock. Uh, I would suggest to do these basic trainings because they give a lot of goodies, right? And as you complete them, you pick up gems. I will cover what to do with gems, but in the early game, just accumulate whatever gems you're getting. So we're just unlocking stuff here. So Path of Honor and Path of Power. These give out again good rewards. So you want to make sure you kind of just follow this journey. So as you do campaign, you will keep unlocking more stuff and this gives you good rewards. Same is with Path of Power. You keep following this and you will end up getting a lot of goodies. Chivalry is the dupe system in this game. So for example, now if I have a two duplicates, so for rares it takes two duplicates and for legendaries one. So if I have two duplicates of King Arthur, I can activate this chivalry from memory stone. Memory stones are basically dupes. So it gives out various additional skills. So for example, this changes critical increase to 2 means basically 40% crit increase, to crit rate increase 3. 3 means 60%. So basically then you can build this hero without crit rate. We want to go to our summon. Hang on, we'll do that. Oh, we can't go there yet. Okay. So you go back into the story. So this is basically what you want to do is complete all 10 chapters of story first. That is the biggest target for us in the early game. Let me just see if I can quickly go back. Hang on. Yeah. So here you come in and you go to Rise Summons. This is a one-time window that you get early in the game. So as you do your 10 pull, you're guaranteed to get Morgan. So there we got our Morgan. And you will get a couple of other rare heroes. So there we've unlocked Morgan. Morgan is by far the best legendary in the game, even now. So for sure, getting a early in the game is great. So we'll quickly go back. Cormac again is a good pull. Cormac is a very good damage dealer. But for now, our team is pretty much going to be Morgan, King Arthur, K, and our support will be Turin. So Cormac quickly I'll touch upon. So Cormac, uh, so this is, you want to get, I think this is the artifact. Yeah. So you want to get the frost artifact. Until then, this green one is okay, but not really useful for us right now. So what I want you to do now is keep pushing the chapters, the stories. One quick more thing I want to show you. So when you log in for the first time, you keep getting these normal summons for free. So you want to do that. Never use your gems here ever. So we got this. Now again in 30 minutes, we'll get one more. So you get 3 of these every day. So make sure you're doing that. And now you just push through story. I'll quickly show you the setup of heroes that you ideally want to be using. For now that we got K, we'll bring her into the lineup. And we'll kind of remove this guy and we'll put in Turin and we'll remove him and put in Morgan. So this is our basic starter team. Now when you go into start battle, and if you're like me, I like to do most things on auto. You go into the settings here and you want to put Morgan on her second skill. Her second skill is basically a AoE turn meter reduction. So this will stop your opponent from taking too many turns. Your second choice will be the first skill. For K, her third skill is the AoE hit. So when you're fighting in campaign, you want to have this as a priority. And when you're fighting bosses, you want to have the second skill as a priority. Turin does a heal on her third. And then you prioritize the second skill. King Arthur, you just keep the basic. Now it is important to balance all of this stuff, because quickly I'll show you another very important thing which is different in this game. You can see at the bottom of the screen, I have 5 vigor here. So now when I will use K's ulti, since it's a 3 skill, it uses 3 vigor. And on every turn you generate 1. That's why I have 3 vigor now. Now when I'll use a basic with King Arthur, you can see my vigor went up to 4. And since he used a basic, so whenever you're using a basic, it gives you additional charge of 1 vigor. So now when we use a Morgan, we will lose 2 vigor and gain 1 vigor. So we are at 4. And similarly, if we use her 3 vigor skill, we're down to 1 vigor. We get 1 back and we'll be at 2 vigor. There you go. Now you can just put it on auto, push through all of these chapters. If you get stuck anywhere, go in and level up your hero. You can right now take them up to level 10 till you unlock the dungeon. So I'll come back to you guys when we unlock the first dungeon. Till then, just follow these. These stages are very easy to clear. You should not get stuck anywhere. And I'll be back once we unlock the first dungeon and I'll tell you guys what to do from there. So we are back. So now as you complete the chapter, you will unlock restricted area. Now restricted area is basically your dungeon to make your heroes stronger. So there are 4 dungeons that you unlock from here as you play the game. Plain of Beasts, Burning Lands, Frozen. I'll just quickly give you a brief overview also in case you are ahead of the game from where I am. So I think it will make us fight this dungeon. Okay. So what we are going to do here, again, we are going to use our campaign team only. You don't need to make any changes to this team right now. And it will work just fine. So I'll quickly show you a battle as well. And in terms of your hero settings, slight changes will be there now. So let's just quickly do the skill order settings. So here, as I told you earlier, K, you want to use the second skill and the first skill and not the third skill. Because this particular boss has, you need multi-hits to break the shield. So as you'll see, he's got a 8 turn count of shield. So K will multi-hit on her second skill. As you can see, this counter is now come down to 2. And this broke the shield. Turin will heal. and we should be easily able to clear level 1. Now, the why are we doing this dungeon? I'll quickly touch upon what is the advantage of this dungeon and what this will do for your account. Once we clear this fight, and you can do all of this on auto. The As you level up your champions, as you push through till level 6 of this dungeon, you will face no problem. Using this exact same team, Arthur will get replaced. So as you finish chapter 3, you will unlock Tristan. You will get another free legendary from the game. And Tristan is the main component of Penweed. So you will replace Arthur in this team as well as your campaign team as soon as you unlock him. So we are almost done here. Just one more shield break and we should be through. And yeah, there. Now when you clear this dungeon, you get these. They're called common orbs. So every stage will give you different currency of orbs. So these orbs so like level 2 will give you the green one and the black one. Level 3 you start getting blue. Same up to level 5 is when you start getting the gold ones. And level 7 is when you get these mythic mana orb. These are used for 6 stars. So what do I mean by a 6-star hero? So if we go into our team here real quick. So yeah, so it's automatically showing us, but we definitely don't want to advance this hero first. Let's just go back. So like we'll go into K. So there is this power up icon. Power up when you're doing, you can take a level hero to the max level. So at 1 star, you can go to level 10. Now if I want to go to level 11, I need to advance this hero to 2 stars. So we'll quickly do that. So now we got our K to 2 stars. Now we can level her up using all of these orbs. So again, when she gets to level 20, she'll get capped. Then again, we need to advance. Now, as you can see, instead of the black one, we need the green one. And as you go to 30, you will need the blue one. 40, you will need the gold one. And to limit break on 60, you need the mythic orb. So that's why this particular dungeon is important. But for now, you will farm this only when you want to level break a hero. Right? So for example, now we've got our Morgan at level 9. And what you want to do is you want to maximize on your attacker, the one who's doing damage first. So we'll quickly take K up to 20. And at lower levels, the cost of upgrading these heroes is not very high. Now, if we want to advance her, we need the green orb. But we will only come back and do that when we are not able to progress through story. Why I am over and over again talking about story, so you can just pick up these rewards as well. You get nice rewards, and plus as you go through this, so remember now chapter 2 is over, but you can't go to 3 until you have to click on this. I had a struggle with this when I started the game. It took me 5 minutes to figure this out. So just showing you guys. Now, as you go through the story, you unlock new content everywhere. So like on 3.5, what are we getting? We are going to get Tristan. On 3.7, what are we getting? We are going to get Burning Land account. Burning Land is your second dungeon that you get. That is used for gold farming. So as you can see, we have 71,000 gold. Gold is a major obstacle in the starting of the game. So you want to definitely be leveling that up. Now like see, we got another single pull here. So we'll do that. So we are done with our 3 free pulls. Let's see if we get anything good. No, nothing. So uncommons also can be very useful in this game. So as you get summons, once you get 10 pulls, summon only when you have 10ers. Don't summon single ones, because when you do a 10 summon, you have a chance of getting a rare or a higher hero guaranteed. These rate up banners you don't want to be touching right now. Do not use your gems for summoning. Collect them right now. We will use gems for summoning only when we reach 9,000 gems and we can hit pity. Why? Because these banners, as you can see, these banners are going to go away in the next 10 or 26 minutes. So a new banner will come in and the pity will reset. So there's a 60 pity of this banner. Whereas these banners, the special summon, the normal summon, and even the relic summon banners, these the pity will not reset. So like as you can see, it's 60. So if there is no reset timer on this, so you can do 10 pulls as and when you are getting those summons. Make sure you are checking your royal rewards and collecting these. So the big obstacle that will come your way will be when you reach chapter 10.3. Sorry, the last stage of chapter 10. If you are ahead of me in the game, let me give you a quick thing how to clear that. There is a trick. So when you go to chapter 10 last stage, you will have all your heroes pretty much at level 50. I can't unlock it right now since I have not cleared it. And when you will look at your Penweed team using the same team that I have suggested, you will be able to farm up to Penweed 6. That's where you'll get stuck because you won't have the resources to limit break past 50 because you will not be able to clear Penweed 7 with 5-star heroes. And similarly in campaign, you'll get stuck as well. Well, you can clear it if you have the right set of heroes, but when you're playing free to play, you definitely so early in the game will not have all the components you need. So I will show you guys a trick when we get there. For now, I want everyone to just push through story. Whenever you're getting stuck, just level break your heroes, level them up. Do not worry about the gear. I'll quickly tell you when you are unlocking gear, the initial levels through the campaign, you're going to get very crappy gear, which will get replaced later. So no point in upgrading any of them. But what you typically want to do, like for K, when you do, as you clear chapters, you'll pick up these 1-star basically equipment. You'll get attack sets. So you can equip a 4-piece attack set on her. That gives her 30% extra attack. That's useful on her. For Morgan, you can just equip life set, make her tanky. For Turin again, you want to put life set to make her tanky. And when you get Tristan, you want to put a speed set on her. The stats don't really matter in the early game on the equipment that you are putting on them. So now you guys just go ahead and keep pushing through story. When you unlock your second dungeon, Burning Land, again do it only when you're out of gold and out of these XP potions and you need to level up heroes, and use the same team that you're using in Plane of Peace. The only change you'll do once you unlock Tristan, you will bring Tristan into the starting lineup and replace Arthur. Arthur is not a good hero in the game, unfortunately, even though the game is named after him. So you want to replace him and use Tristan. Tristan you will get in chapter 3. So that's it. That's going to be it for part 1 of this video. I'll continue to push story as and when I'm seeing somewhere where you can get stuck or potentially I'll come back and I'll continue and show you guys little tips and tricks which will help you progress fast. If you are liking this video, if you're liking the channel, please do like and subscribe so that as soon as I put out a video, you get notified of the same. Also, yeah, just one last thing before I go, make sure you're doing your daily missions. Every day, you can get a free legendary summoning ticket. So this is important to do. Make sure and initially you will end up completing it anyways. So that's it. That's going to be it for this video. I will try to do daily videos. If not daily, at least every 2 days. And on the weekend, I'll release longer videos covering more in depth of the game. So thank you for watching. Please do like and subscribe to the channel.